Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished guests, educationists, organizers of this educational ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I am grateful to the organizers and especially to Balochistan Amanullah to invite me to this function. I didn't know that the background of this function, so it's really a pleasure to see our those kids getting education who have been dropped from schools for one reason or the other, and I congratulate all the outgoing children who have completed their education through accelerated learning program. I must say here that as it was pointed out by the Secretary Education Sana Baloch, Ms. Jalalzai, that many of us children, even today, though we don't have a proper figure, that they are dropped out of education. It is those children between the age of 5 to 16 are not going to school or have not got the opportunity to go to a school, or did go to a school for one reason or the other, were dropped and could not continue. They are being deprived from their constitutional rights. And even Islam, our religion, stresses much upon education. It is in the Quran कि हर मर्द और औरत पे तालीम फ़र्ज़ है, और तालीम डिफाइन नहीं की गई है कि ओनली इस्लामिक तालीम हो. तालीम इट हैज़ बीन डिफाइंड इन अ रिलेटिव टर्म. और अगर आप इस्लामिक हिस्ट्री देख लें, आई जस्ट लुक एट द एज ऑफ हारून रशीद. He had a library of about more than 1 million copies, and in those days they would give scholarships to students from all over the world, from any place, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, and scholarships were given to them to come and study in those schools. And I've read it that in the history books, the librarian was not a Muslim. He was a Jew, and in those days he was paid 1 million dirhams a year to promote education. As long as they were promoting education, they were ruling the world. And Europe was lying in dark ages. It is just when the Muslim empire and the Muslim rulers, they deviated from education, and the books, the literary books of all types, were translated by different European countries, and they took their books to their countries. They started progressing. And without education, in the 21st century, no country can progress. And I will go a bit further, that today in the West, they don't consider literacy that कि school में बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं. They say that every child from class 2 to 3 or 4 onwards should be computer literate and should know about computer technology. लेकिन if you look at our background in Balochistan, कितने बच्चे हमारे network से have access to network or are computer literate. And then we must about one thing else, कि आप ये सोच लें कि कुछ बच्चे हमारे पढ़ रहे हैं प्राइवेट स्कूलों में, इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल्स में, where they get A levels and O levels, and children coming from the far flung areas of Balochistan, government school से आ रहे हैं, तो from any part of Balochistan, either it's Pashin, Kharan, Makuran, जो government schools में पढ़ रहे हैं, how will they compete with those students who have done A level, O level, और आगे जाके हमारे पास due to lack of सीटें डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होती हैं मेरिट्स पे, तो अक्सर यही लड़के जो प्राइवेट स्कूल से आ रहे हैं, दे गेट दी सीट्स इन मेडिकल कॉलेजेस, इंजीनियरिंग यूनिवर्सिटीज़ और यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में आगे जा रहे हैं. हमें अपने इन बच्चों का सोचना चाहिए कि दोज who have been dropped from school, those who are not going to school, and then as it was his manifesto, our Prime Minister's manifesto, that we should bring uniformity in the education standard. कि जैसे जी, if in England there are private schools and there are government schools, but the curriculum is the same. In the private schools also, the uniformity of education. तो हमें तो अभी we have to do a lot. और जो in the degrees given to these children, this is just a beginning for our society. But I am still glad that at least some people like the organizers of the UNICEF and the programs, people related to the accelerated learning program like Balochistan Amanullah Yasinzai have taken an initiative. But we must say we are just at the end of the problem. So there's a lot to be done in this field. Once again, I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the children who have got educated. Thank you very much.